The Mah Eliya Shrine in the Champion's Ballad DLC for Breath of the Wild is fascinating, and immensely satisfying to complete. But why? What makes such a small, simple dungeon one of Zelda's best? I'm Daryl, and this is Forging the Level, where I'll be analyzing some popular levels from gaming. Upon entry to the Mah Eliya Shrine, the first thing you see is two metal boxes. If you're paying close attention, you'll notice the third box at the top left. As you move towards the waterfall, you might note that there's a lot of space before you ever get to the blocks. This is important because you'll need it later. Next, you begin to see and hear water under your feet, signaling that you'll be using Cryonis soon. You see the platform to your left, which you can't actually reach by climbing the metal block alone. At this point, you probably know what to do since you've just been primed to use Cryonis. After climbing up, you discover a third box. It's metal, so you grab it with magnesis and turn around, and, well, now it's not so intuitive. You might try putting the small metal box on his older brother that you just lifted via ice block, but when you get on top, you clearly see that you have a ways to go. You might parasol off and look around for another block to use for stacking, but you quickly realize that this is all the material you have, that and the Cryonis. You could just use your Cryonis to go up the waterfall, but it only reaches about 40% of the way. You could try raising the sliding metal block on the right all the way up, then stabilizing it with an ice block. But you'd need pretty quick hands to switch to stasis to freeze the block, and then put the ice block under it. You see, this is where the beauty of this level is fully realized, because from this point on, who knows what you might actually try? There are several possible angles to attack this from. This level is vastly different from traditional Zelda dungeons. It's not solved by hunting for a key to unlock another room, then fighting for a key, then unlocking another room, on repeat. It's not asking you to time an arrow shot just right, to go backtrack in a dungeon with your new toy to unlock a new area, or even to beat a mini-boss. It's asking you to create a solution based on what you have, not just follow a series of predetermined steps. It's asking you to use Divergent Thinking. Several dungeons in the Zelda series are filled with tasks that have you searching for a single solution, trying things differently until you find the exact configuration needed to advance, like in the Water Temple from Ocarina of Time. You're filling rooms with different levels of water until you can find the boss key. The turntable room at the Arbiter's Grounds in Twilight Princess is another good example of toying with the mechanic presented relentlessly until you find the next one exact solution needed to progress. And that's fun, to be sure. I mean, why on earth else would we play these games, right? But all these are examples of convergent thinking, which is working with several inputs to find a single solution or converging on the right answer. Sort of like on a test when you're eliminating answers B and C. Oh, it's not A, it must be D. The Mah Eliya Shrine is special because there are so many right answers. You aren't finding Waldo, you're trying to draw him from scratch. All of the different possible answers diverge from whatever you have to work with, which in this case is 3 metal blocks, some ice powers, and your imagination. And if you're creative, things that you may have in your inventory. When I was doing the research for this video, I found some truly imaginative ways this shrine was completed, some I never would have thought of. And that's what's beautiful about levels built for divergent thinking. It's much more fun to ask your friends, how did you pull it off, as opposed to, how long did you stumble around until you finally found the hidden switch that was right in front of you the entire time? I think what really ties this level together is the name, Secret Stairway. A secret implies that there's something to discover, something to stumble across and have that aha moment. It's a moment that we all love, finding something new. But when that secret is found within you, and the discovery is a thought or an idea that came from you, that's organic, and it makes you smile. I think Secret Stairway is the perfect name for such a truly thoughtful level. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. And if you want more videos like this, feel free to subscribe and click the bell button as well to be notified whenever I post a new video. Consider sharing with a friend if you especially enjoyed it. Your support is greatly appreciated.